Hey YouTube, this week Valve dropped an update. One is a CS update that makes CT mollies better, makes CT economy better by getting $50 per T kill per player. So that's a total of 1250 distributed if the CTs win by elimination. And Anubis is swapped in the map pool with Overpass. Now, the other update is a Steam Marketplace update that fundamentally, in my opinion, might actually fix the Steam Marketplace scamming problem. The update allows a user to revert any trade made in the last 7 days and then subsequently bans the person who reversed the trade for a period of time to deter this from doing it frequently. So let me tell you a little story about myself. So a couple years ago, I got API scammed out of more or less my entire inventory on CS. And yeah, it was stupid and the red flags were like 100% there. But through social engineering on Discord and a couple of drinks I had that night, I got scammed. And I'm not proud to admit it. The feeling I got after I realized I got scammed was possibly the scariest thing I've ever felt in my life. And getting duped on the internet by a random Eastern European dude gives me a very specific, gut wrenching feeling that can only be empathized by others who have felt the same thing, to be honest. Now, in the fallout of those feelings and that loss, only one thing stuck in my head. Steam does not give a shit about you or me, they only care about money. There is zero safety net to protect people from getting scammed like this by bad actors. And the even more horrifying part about the whole situation is that children play this game, gamble on skins, and get their shit boomed by bad actors like this all the time. There's nothing to protect them, too. So, when I saw this change, I thought, oh my god, after all these years of thousands and thousands of Steam users getting scammed, Valve finally made a change that defends against scammers and protects their users. So this to me was positive, and they finally did something to combat the infamous situation in the gaming community. Now, additionally, this should have very significant implications against the gambling websites too. I'm sure a lot of people have watched the CoffeeZilla video or seen someone react to it. And the gambling websites essentially use the skins as a substitution to money. But now that trading from people's inventories is not a safe mechanism for the gambling websites to essentially make transactions of skin money, I don't even know what they're going to do. I have for a small period of my life used one of these websites that all remain unnamed. But when I used this site, the entire transaction interaction of the website, like coins or like tokens or whatever, to skins was through trading. So when you withdraw, you give your fake website coins to another user, and the site watches for a trade with an API going through you to another user to like withdraw your skin. But now with the 7-day period to reverse trades, I can't imagine that this doesn't blow up the entire CS gambling website industry. And honestly, I'm all for it. These websites perpetuate a gambling culture to CS players and beyond that. They start kids who play the game early with a gambling outlet. Most serious gambling addicts on these websites started as minors. You can see this on like many different sources, and I think it's gross and it shouldn't exist. So honestly, this is a great change for me, in my opinion. They'll probably find some workaround, but I think it's definitely a good step in the right direction. And then the 30-day trade ban after you do the reversal too completely removes the ability for some guy who's gambling or gets scammed or whatever to even, stay within the circles too. So that's another great aspect of it. Now, I only have one more thing to beef about in this video, and it's what is OniPixel talking about? So I'm going to show a clip really quick, and in my opinion, it's kind of crazy. So let's change scenes.
Selected items, chat. Listen to this. Listen to this. Today we're introducing a new feature to help keep your Counter-Strike items secure. In the unlikely event that you lose control of your account or were targeted of a scam by a bad actor, you may reverse all Counter-Strike item trades from the last 7 days. Obviously, we hope you'll never need it, but you can review your recent trades and find the trade reversal feature on the trade history page on your Steam account. For more information about what happens when the trades are reversed, visit the FAQ. Boys, what? So listen, bro, What this basically means, when you trade an item to somebody, it will show you a button. It will show you a button of, do you want to reverse this trade or not? Anyone can press this button. You don't have to reach out to support. or anything. Apparently you get banned for 30 days afterwards because...
Which is a good thing, in my opinion, again, because this, first of all, the 7-day reversal allows you to completely defend everyone against getting scammed. Because once you realize, I'll let him continue.
If you retract the trade, you're implying, hey, I got hacked, right? So for 30 days you won't be able to trade anymore. But, chat, do I try it? I'm not going to get myself banned for 30 days, bro. But...
I'm waiting for one particular thing that he says.
Let me quickly send him an item, bro. These items will be trade protected for 7 days. It even says it there. Here we go. Trade protection. Counter-Strike 2 and other games are now trade protected. For 7 days after trading, traded items can be equipped and played with in-game, but cannot be modified, consumed, or transferred. And
right. So for 7 days only. You only need to, if you really, really care about buying cases, and then you need to wait 7 days to be able to, or whatever, trade someone for some cases with the skin, and you need to wait 7 days now because you can't actually crack the cases until the 7 days expires, or whatever, putting a sticker on it or something, right? It's 7 days. Just wait the week. If you're like Nadeshot or like one of these guys that just like opens skins on stream constantly, just like wait 7 days. Like, if you really need to gamble that badly, just go to Vegas. I don't really understand. You're literally, it's actually worse odds for you. And it's not like you're not playing with real money. You could pull out big ticket skins on crypto and then just convert that to cash, to liquid cash. So there's literally no reason why you wouldn't just actually go to a casino and gamble with real money. You would actually have better odds to make more money, come back, and then buy the skin on the Steam website, like on the Steam market or on some other third-party website.
This right here is a barn burner. This right here is a barn burner for all the people that are tweaking. This right here is a barn burner for TDM Jesus, for example, for Tim the Tatman, for Nadeshot. If you bust open cases every day, if you were buying cases of marketplaces to bust open real quick and you bought keys of Steam, you won't be able to open those cases. If you buy a sticker of a marketplace that you want to apply into your weapon, you won't be able to apply it for 7 days. You won't be able to open any cases from the...
Boohoo, you can just go to like a casino website. Like, they all live in a state where they can just gamble legally online. Just gamble legally online on a different site. You don't need to do it with cases.
From third-party marketplaces for 7 days, only from the Steam market, which makes me wonder, why are we really doing this update? Is it maybe to incentivize the Steam market more? Because those items are not locked.
That part is a little bit true. That part
like
does support the profit motive for Steam.
But it affects the fucking dumbass fucking 1% that gets fucking scammed off a fucking unboxed knife, bro. Just, oh my god. Bro.
Okay, so that's the part that I had the most beef with. I'm gonna run that back for a second.
Dumbass fucking 1% that feels like it's this big block for everybody, but it affects the fucking dumbass fucking 1% that gets fucking scammed off a fucking unboxed knife, bro. Just, oh my god, bro. Like, oh my god. Call me crazy?
So, that's obviously crazy. I'm not going to play the rest of this clip. I'm going to go back to my other scene. But, yeah, so that's just insane. Like, it's not just 1%. He knows how many people get scammed every day. He's in this industry. He knows how big of a problem this is. He knows how many minors get scammed every single day. Like, he literally he watched the CoffeeZilla gambling site investigation videos, and he knows how bad this whole community is. Like, he even admits how bad he thinks cases are for kids who play the game and have access to gambling. And he still kind of a little bit defends this, like, system that perpetuates the gambling culture. And it's like, why would you not want to protect users? This change mostly does one thing, and that's protect against people who get scammed. So you're either completely ignorant to what the implications this change has, or you're simply addicted to gambling and you can't be bothered to go to a casino instead of having to open cases. Wait 7 days. How about spend $2,500 on your Steam account, buy a bunch of cases and keys, wait 7 days, and then open those on the next string you're going to open cases. It doesn't even affect your content as long as you just plan 1 week in advance. The odds are literally better for you to go to Vegas too. So how about just let the video game be a video game. So one more thing, just to cover my bases here, I did watch the rest of that video just to make sure that I wasn't getting him out of context, and he does redeem himself a little bit by reading a tweet from Sipple. However, his initial reactionary take about this is not dissimilar to many people in the community. I just feel like people and him need to slow down and analyze how this change is actually going to affect things. And I think in the long run, it will at least make the Steam user experience safer, which is exactly what it should be. And I think is a good thing for the platform because it's a platform for video games and not gambling. It's as simple as that. Thanks for watching.